What if the woman you love isn't who you think she is? What if the loyalty you feel today only exists because she needs you? And here's the real question. Would she still protect what's sacred between you if she thought you'd never find out? Most men look for the wrong signs. They measure love by words, by affection, by how good it feels when things are going well. But real character isn't revealed in comfort, it's exposed in silence. There are only two moments that show you who she truly is, two quiet, hidden tests that can reveal more than years of conversation ever could. If you want to know whether her love is real or just convenient, you have to watch closely, because once you understand this, you'll never look at a relationship the same way again. The first test is how she holds her freedom when no one is watching. It's not in what she says or how she treats you when you're present. It's in what she chooses to do when she thinks no one will ever know. A woman can wear loyalty like an outfit, something she displays for the world to admire. But the truth hides in what she does in the unseen moments. Does she take off her loyalty the second the door closes? Does she guard your bond like it's sacred? Or does she entertain attention she would hide from you? Some women confuse freedom with permission. They see being unmonitored as an opportunity to bend rules, blur lines, or open emotional doors for strangers to step through. But freedom doesn't create betrayal. It reveals it. It magnifies what was already there. If her loyalty is genuine, it will stand quietly in the dark. If it's only a performance, the mask will slip. The moment there's no one left to impress. A woman worth trusting doesn't need surveillance to stay faithful. She doesn't see commitment as a cage. She sees it as a code she lives by, even when no one is watching. Her integrity is self-sustaining. She's the same in private as she is in public, not because she fears being caught, but because her values are consistent and don't depend on an audience. So if you want to see her truth, don't just watch her when she's beside you. Notice the person she becomes when the world isn't looking, because that's when truth speaks silently and clearly. The second test is how she treats you when she doesn't need you anymore. This one is so quiet, most men miss it. It arrives when she's no longer dependent, when she's emotionally stable, financially secure and standing firmly on her own 2 feet, when she no longer requires your support. That's when her true nature surfaces. For some women, kindness is conditional. It's tied to benefit. Their affection is fueled by what they gain. They hold you close when you're part of their comfort zone. But the moment they feel independent, their tone changes, patience fades, presence becomes optional, and your value turns into a memory. But there's another kind of woman, rarer and far more powerful. She remains grounded in grace and consistency. She treats you with the same respect in independence as she did in dependence. She doesn't rewrite history because her circumstances changed. She doesn't grow cold just because she no longer needs you. She may not depend on you, but she still honors what you've shared. She still speaks your name with kindness. She doesn't erase the bond simply because her life moved forward. The truth is that the way she treats you when she gains nothing from it is the most accurate reflection of her heart. Anyone can love when it's easy, but genuine loyalty shows itself when there's no incentive, no reward, and no advantage. Real character isn't found in the loud moments. It's not in the posts, the pictures, or the public gestures. It hides in the quiet spaces where there's no audience, no applause, and no expectation. If you truly want to know a woman's soul, you don't need endless tests or dramatic conversations. You only need to observe 2 things: how she handles her freedom when no one is watching, and how she treats you when she no longer needs you. In those moments, the masks fall, the performances end, and what remains is authenticity, stripped of illusion. Then you'll know if you were loved or simply used. If she's anchored in values or driven by convenience, a woman of depth and grace protects what's sacred, even in silence. She honors what once mattered, even when her life no longer depends on it. That's the kind of loyalty you never have to question twice. So observe with wisdom, not suspicion, because love is easy to claim when it's needed, but respect without need, that's rare and real. And when you find it, protect it, because it's worth more than desire and it lasts longer than passion.